Alright, we are back. Okay, so I have kind of prepped my workspace. One of the things that I have learned over the years with carving is it's good to have some kind of a sticky surface. Um, so when I'm digging into the board and digging into the plate, I don't cut myself as much. And I used to do that all the time. It's possible it'll happen again, though. Um, these tools are very sharp. It's very easy. So anyway, what I discovered, or I just kind of had this idea one time when I was at a thrift store or at a store one day. A cheap yoga mat would be a very, very, very nice kind of sticky, soft surface. So when I start carving, hopefully the tabletop will have more grip. The other little thing that I've been doing just now, before I turned on the camera, is I have been warming up the linoleum block. I find that if it's soft, it's a lot easier to start digging into that. So I'm going to turn the little camera. You can probably see what's going on here. So underneath here, I have a little stack. Got some heavy marble slabs here. And underneath this is just a basic little heating pad, which has hopefully softened this up a little bit. Maybe I should turn this longer. Anyway, I think I'll let that sit a little bit longer. Keep talking for a bit. Turn this. I think I'm going to try to work on right now, going back to my original idea, my original photo reference, and trying to figure out what section I should tackle first. Sometimes I like to just get started with the hardest parts. So looking at this, basically, so like I stated in the other video, I'm going to try working on this key block, which is basically getting the outline, all the parts that are black, carved out first. And that'll be the reference plate for the rest of the other ones that I'll make, which will be the back layers and the all the colors. So, yeah, where to start first? I think just to get going, I won't tackle the hard part right now. So you can basically, you see anywhere that's white, where it's not black, that's all the stuff I'm going to be attempting to carve out. You can see right here where I've penciled some basic lines. When it comes to the syringe part, I clearly going to keep the black lines. Not quite sure how I'm going to get some of the little subtle parts of this yet. I might use a light gray or silver. Haven't decided. And of course, as we see the label on the vials of the medicine, is all the text. So at some point, I'm going to have to do the nasty job of just carving all of that stuff out. Not going to be fun. So I think just to get the ball rolling right now, and just to have a sense of accomplishment for tonight, I think I'll start with the easy part. So I do have a plan for this back section here at some point, but my goal for tonight is just to get the basic outline part, carve all of that out. That will be empty. And depending on how that goes, that should go by pretty quickly. Then I might start working on shaping out the lines. So we will see how that goes. Alright, and I like to keep this around nearby. Let's take a look. Alright. This. This isn't the world's best heating pad. I find that sometimes I don't know, it's done high. It was just the cheapest one I got at Bartell's. Okay, well, considering that I'm not going to be working on any fine line details right now for starts, I think this will be pretty easy for me to just get going on that. So, I'm going to turn off the heating pad. Put that aside. And we'll get going going. The first bit of carving. That'll be interesting to see. Okay. The challenge will be to get this angle. My hands are probably going to get in the way of this. That's okay. You'll get the point. This first part is hopefully pretty self-explanatory. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm also have a GoPro cam, and I don't have my normal tripod, so I kind of had to have all these different mounting accessories. So I kind of have on a mic stand right now. I'll get that tripod back; it'll be a lot easier. And I'm also using my iPhone right now as a viewer. So if you see my hand kind of going in, this is what's going on. Just kind of see what you guys can see. Alright, and I think to spare you the boring details, I'll probably turn this onto the time-lapse setting here, so hold that thought. So, that did not take very long at all, so very happy with that. Feels very satisfying. Push away all this stuff. Let's take a look at what we've got here. For holding different angles, that's kind of helpful. You can see some of the shading in the lights. Let's see how well I did the carving. Good. That's a good start. What next? Alright. Let's see here. Alright. Well, this is going to be... Right, okay. Kind of forgot about this part. What I haven't decided quite yet would be... Okay, let's see if I can try to explain this here. See some of this shading over here, and I'm trying to decide how to get the different, I guess, values, the color values, and I think what I decided when I first made this sketch here, this tracing, that I was in fact just going to keep it outlined, and then I would figure out the rest of this stuff with a different shade. So keeping with that, I think I will in fact start working on some of these guys. So I'll start following the lines, keeping it outlined. Yeah. I think that's what I'll do. I'll just stay true to my original pencil lines. Some of these I did, in fact, make a little bit darker, though. Okay. I see. Nope. Nope. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to try to not make this part too complicated. I'm just going to stick with the outline. And I'll figure out the different tones here with the glass. The end result, when I build up the layers of ink, it will look very dark, so very black, but it'll have more of that kind of reddish, brownish hue. So, I don't dare yet tackle this quite yet. So yeah, so doing pretty good with time. I'm gonna just keep working on all this stuff, at least for a couple of these vials, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right.